we are fortunate enough to have the guys from For King and Country. We got Joel and Luke with us, and there has been a couple remakes of God Only Knows. The Timberland one with the girl from Echo Smith. Holy cow, that's really good. Like, she brought a different level to that song, which I absolutely love. And as I understand it, the remix versions of this are not over yet.
There is one final remix, hurrah. It's actually not even a remix, it's kind of a whole new version.
Really?
Of God Only Knows.
And it's probably the coolest one of the batch.
Yeah. We've kind of sort of engineered it for this to be the
Crescendo.
finale.
Okay, well, now I'm on pins and needles.
We can't tell you.
Well, no, you have to tell me. You can't do that. Like,
Okay, so we-
Like, I'm in radio for crying out loud.
For
I
the
gotta
last
know.
few months, we have been working on a version of God Only Knows with the dear Dolly Parton.
Really?
We shot a music video.
Really?
We've shot a music video. We've done interviews. She sung on the song.
What in the world?
And it is here. And we kind of, in honor of her, we went back into the studio and did a more kind of an
Is
acoustic.
it country-ish?
There's a little bit of slide guitar, but not
Something?
really. It's more like honoring of Dolly. It was like if you could take For King Country, the sound of For King Country, and then the voice and the sound of Dolly Parton and sort of put them together.
Okay. Well, how does something like that come about, though? Because, I mean, like, the two worlds you wouldn't think would intersect too much. So was it something she heard, something you guys loved, Dolly?
We know a guy.
No, I got your dad. Yeah. Your dad's pretty amazing.
The Godfather.
Yeah, he knows everybody.
I was sitting, my wife and I were at home, this was a few months ago, and we watched Dumplin', the Jennifer Aniston film. It was a Netflix film.
Okay.
And that whole film, if you've seen it, is laced with Dolly Parton references and songs. And I think Dolly was even like a producer on the film, if I remember. And we were kind of looking for this final voice of the song. And after that, I thought, what if I just kind of give her managers a call? So we called them. 4 or 5 days later, they played it for her. And she had literally 2 days prior to that said, I really want to get involved with more kind of inspirational music during this season of my career.
Oh, cool.
And she loved the song. And she was like, and then a few weeks later, she was in the studio recording it. So it was very
quick.
Very quick, yeah.
That's awesome, man. And it's a totally different feel and flavor.
Wally,
Once when you listen, the thing that I you have these ideas on paper, like Dolly Parton singing on a song, that's great. But then you're kind of like, wait a second.
Is that going to work?
Is it going to work?
And how do you tell her if it didn't?
That's a great point.
You know?
But to hear somebody, I mean, she started performing when she was 10. So she's been doing this for a long time. There's a character that just is in the character in her voice, the legacy that she has lived. So when she sings, what she does, God only knows what you've been through. There's like this, because you hear her and you see her career, you see her story, you see everything in that one statement. And so it's a pretty amazing thing to hear a voice like Dolly Parton sing on this song.